Every journey, no matter how long, begins with one small step. What if I told you that success isn't about huge leaps or one-time breakthroughs? What if it's about the simple, consistent actions you take every single day? Hi, I'm John, and today we're going to dive deep into something that's changed the way I look at goals and success: consistency. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, "Oh, I know this already," let me ask you, how many times have you heard that you need to be consistent, but it still doesn't feel like it's getting you the results you expect? Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I was stuck in a rut. I was trying to get healthier, but every time I worked out, I'd fall off the wagon after a few days. It wasn't until I realized it wasn't the big workout sessions that made the difference. It was the 10-minute stretches, the daily walks, the small repetitive choices that finally led to big results. So, what's going on in our brains when we make consistent efforts? Well, it turns out there's actual science behind it. Every action you take, no matter how small, creates a neural pathway in your brain. And with each repetition, that pathway strengthens, making the behavior easier and easier to perform. This is why habits form over time and why we often don't see immediate results, because consistency is building that neural connection. One small step today may seem insignificant, but over time, it compounds. Small actions lead to big outcomes, whether that's in health, wealth, or even relationships. Now, I want you to think about something you've been trying to achieve. Maybe it's learning a new skill, improving your fitness, or even reading more books. Got it? Great! Here's the exercise. I want you to think of one small action you can take every day that will move you closer to that goal. It doesn't need to be big, just something small you can consistently commit to. Got it? Now, write it down, or even just say it out loud to yourself. Consistency is about progress, not perfection. Here's a tough truth. Motivation is overrated. We think we need to feel motivated to take action, but the reality is, motivation comes after the action, not before. When you wait for motivation to show up, you're often left disappointed. But when you focus on building a routine based on consistency, motivation follows. It's the reward for showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Think about compound interest. The more you save, the more you earn. Consistency works the same way. You may not see immediate results, but as you keep going, things start to snowball. You start to gain momentum. Every small effort counts, and it adds up over time. Now, I want to share a few examples of how consistency can truly change lives. Person 1, a fitness enthusiast who started by walking 10 minutes a day and now runs marathons. Person 2, a writer who wrote just 300 words a day, eventually finishing a novel. Person 3, a business owner who started with a single client and now runs a successful company. These are real stories of everyday people just like you who achieved big goals by making consistency their secret weapon. But let's be honest, staying consistent isn't always easy. You're going to face challenges and you'll hit roadblocks. There will be days when you feel like giving up or when life gets in the way. Here's the trick. Focus on progress, not perfection. It's okay to miss a day or fall off track. What matters is that you get back up and keep going. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be persistent. One of the best ways to stay consistent is to find someone who holds you accountable. Whether it's a friend, a mentor, or even a community, Sharing your goals and having someone to cheer you on makes a world of difference. Take a moment right now to reflect on your own journey. Think about where you want to be a year from now. What small, consistent steps can you start taking today to get there? Remember, every action, no matter how small, builds towards something bigger. Consistency is the secret to unlocking your full potential. If you're ready to start seeing real results, commit to your small actions every day. Let consistency be the fuel that powers your progress. I'd love to hear what small steps you're taking. Drop a comment below and let's support each other. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on personal growth and success. Thank you for watching. Stay consistent. Stay strong.